Since I've been a dental hygienist, I've had lots and lots of patients tell me that I've inspired them to floss their teeth daily. However, of course, this is not always the case. There are still just lots and lots of patients that I cannot convince, and they will even say things to me like,
"Whitney, I'm never going to floss. Just save your breath."
Which is super discouraging to hear, right? You are just trying to motivate someone to improve their dental health, and they are flat out shooting you down. However, I am no longer discouraged in cases like this when patients do not want to floss their teeth because there are other options other than flossing for patients to clean in between their teeth. One of these options / alternatives to traditional string flossing are these little brushes, also known as Proxy brushes, or Interdental brushes, or interproximal brushes, or even sometimes they can be described as little Christmas trees for in between your teeth, or little pipe cleaners for in between your teeth. So I'm at the point where I've been practicing long enough, finally, to really get to know my patients because I get to see them regularly. And what's so super cool, and the reason I wanted to make this video, is because I've been seeing truly excellent results with patients that have been using these, as well as myself, but I'll get to that later. First, let's talk about the research. I would not be making this video if that research weren't there, but it is. These brushes clean in between your teeth, and they may be as effective, if not more effective, than traditional string floss at plaque removal and reducing bleeding, as suggested by a number of studies, if and only if, of course, you are using the correct technique and using the correct size for in between your teeth. The hardest part is finding the right size for your teeth, but once you do, it's the easiest thing ever. It's truly an effective alternative to traditional string floss. I personally love recommending these to patients who do not floss and will not floss, patients who do floss but still get lots of buildup, maybe due to manual dexterity issues or laziness, patients who have large gaps in between their teeth and the floss cannot touch both teeth, and lastly, patients who like to be proactive and ahead of the game. And that's where I come in, that's me. Because for me, I floss every single night with traditional string floss. I'm floss obsessed, right? And I'm a good flosser. However, is my flossing the most perfect, ultimate C-shape wrapping, hugging the tooth method every single night? Possibly not, because #life, right? And of course, I'm all about, preventing that plaque turning into tartar buildup. And after researching about these little guys, I've been both flossing and proxy brushing every single night for the past couple months, and I've been feeling good about myself. I mean, just look at it. These little bristles are like actual brushes that are going in between your teeth. So just physically looking at it, right? I was convinced just looking at it, and then I read the research and then I was like, okay. For real though, you can see that obviously using these little bristles is not missing any of the embrasure parts of your tooth like a normal piece of floss might if you're not using it properly. So I feel like I'm using this as a microphone. So the one thing that can get confusing though is that lots of different brands make these Proxy brushes. So to make it easier, I'm sticking with the Gum brand because I feel like they're the easiest to find in stores and online, and they offer 6 different sizes, which is super convenient. And #thank you Sunstar for sending me all these goodies. So before we take a quick look on how to use them, let me quickly let you know that of course they are safe to use in between your teeth, but they are also safe to use around crowns, bridges, implants, and any kind of orthodontic appliances, braces, things like that. So how to use them. When you are trying to find the correct size for your teeth, what you want to do is find the largest brush that can get in between your teeth without the wire touching your teeth. You want the brush to be snug, and you want to make sure it goes all the way through. If it's only poking and it doesn't go all the way through, then try another size. For example, my top teeth, the fronts on the top, are super close together, but on the bottoms, there's more gaps in between. I've played around with the sizes to find the best fit for in between all of my teeth, and I've been using the tight and the ultra tight. Tight for my lower fronts and ultra tight for everywhere else. Again, if you're not a perfect flosser, which many people are not, or you just can't adapt around your tooth properly with regular floss, or you have manual dexterity issues, this thing can help you because like I said, just look at it. It's gonna do some good work. Some are reusable and some are a one-time use. I prefer the reusable because #Earth, but it's really just patient preference and what feels better to you. Pro tip, if you plan on bending them to get to hard to reach areas, that's great. Just make sure you bend them at the rubber part, not at the wire part. I'm really happy that I finally made this video about Proxy brushes because like I said, I feel like more people are willing to commit to using these than regular floss. And as a dental hygienist, I've seen the improvements and I'm proud. So for those of you who are like me, flossing works for you, but you were always willing to try new things, it was easy for me to add these to my routine, and I truly noticed an improvement, especially on my lower anteriors. Whatever you end up choosing, floss, Proxy brushes, or both, just remember to use something to clean in between your teeth. Because remember, you are missing about 40% of your tooth when you are not cleaning in between your teeth. That's a big percentage. I always say if I was shopping and that was like a store coupon, wouldn't you use it? Because that's a lot that you're missing out on. Thanks again for watching. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my website, teethtalkgirl.com, because there you can search for a video title. You don't have to keep scrolling through YouTube to try and find a specific video I may have done. You can just search a keyword and find it. So until next Teeth Talk Tuesday, peace, love, and teeth.